Hi guys, this is a video that I'm making in the spur of the moment, so bear with me, okay? I have a student that I'm working right now that I'm trying to improve his serve. He is 14 years old and he has a regular serve. His second serve is kind of weak because he's just kind of brushing and hitting forward too much instead of kind of trying to hit a little bit to the side in order to give more spin to the ball. So he's finishing too much this way instead of trying to brush a little bit more to the side in order to put more spin on the ball. Okay, so I was watching a video of Thiem, and there were 5 things that I wanted to talk about. Five important points that I think are gonna help you. This is some of the things that I'm working on him. He's a little, there are things that are gonna take a little bit because changing the serve is not easy. But at 14 years old is when you really want to be working with them on that, So I'm gonna go through each and every one of the points with them, or with you. I mean, here we go. Okay, so this is the first thing that I want to talk about. I always push my students to pay attention, saying, okay, you want to pay attention to your legs. The legs, you don't have to jump crazy. You just have to be able to go extend. Imagine that you extend your arm over a wall and you're trying to reach a few inches on top. Like you just barely reaching up there and trying to push yourself, but that's gonna start making you work with the legs just a little bit. When we start changing our serve and really you really want to feel like you're jumping, like pushing or launching yourself really high, like you want to go half a foot or something like pros look on TV. It's very difficult because the timing, your toss has to be perfect, and the timing of your racket and the ball and the contact, everything has to be really good, and it takes a lot of work. So this is one thing that you have to do gradually. So just start reaching for that ball and you just go inch by inch working on that. But this is definitely one important thing that I always talk to them. Start working with the legs. The second thing is super important. If you notice, Dominic's, the chest is kind of pointing. He's turning and he's kind of pointing a little bit, not towards the court, but instead towards the corner on this part, on this side. See, towards the corner of the court will be around here. So that allows him to rotate. Another thing is, this is super important, the arm. You really want to bring the arm behind you, because what that's going to do is that's going to get you under the ball. That's going to help you get under that ball, which is going to make it easier to launch yourself towards the ball. You don't want to feel completely like you're launching yourself towards the ball and hit it on the side. You want to feel like you're coming a little bit from underneath the ball. So that arm coming this way is going to help you. Some players do it like way too far back. Sometimes he does it. Roddick used to do it a lot, and that's one of the reasons why I help. And when they do that, the position of the shoulders, instead of being flat and hit people that just hit like this and the shoulders are flat pointing forward, you don't generate any power. You want to feel that you're getting in that position. So the right shoulder, in his case the left shoulder, has got to be on top of the right shoulder in order to generate power there. So when he brings the arm here, you don't even have to think about bringing the shoulder down. You just do this and you're gonna be in the perfect position. So that's an easy solution to give you a lot of power on that serve. Okay, so he's ready with the legs. He's arching a little bit. That is something also that's gonna help you even more. If you see the ball is here, so he's gonna go a little aggressive. If he doesn't hit the ball and he let it drop, that ball is probably gonna drop around here. If he would have tossed the ball a little further back, that is gonna make you arch more, and that's what's gonna give you more spin. Okay, that's one thing that is gonna help you. You toss the ball a little more on top of your head in order to brush more of the ball. So okay, so he made contact with the ball here. If you notice, the racket is not really going forward too much. The moment he makes contact, and that racket is gonna come a little bit instead of drawing a line that is going too far, the drawing where you're swinging the racket, not going straight forward, but imagine that you're gonna draw the line more around here, like your racket is gonna brush to the side. So he's doing that, and he's starting that pronation here. Instead of just going with the arm with the racket facing hit and facing forward, you want to hit and you want to feel a little bit that you're doing that instead of just doing this. So that is going to help him pronate, and that ball is it's going to have a lot of spin, so it's going to kick high, and it's not only going to have spin, but that ball is going to be curving too, so it makes it much more difficult to control. So he's already done the pronation, okay, and look at the racket. The path of the racket is not too far in front of him, so that tells you that he's putting good spin on that ball. And this is a first serve. You can tell by the place where he plays that ball, on the toss. Let me go back a little bit here. Okay, look where he's finishing. That racket is, he's not finishing with the racket too far here in front of him, but he's swinging and he's bringing that racket to the side, on the right hand side. At the end you can bring it up, you can bring it to the other side, but by the time you bring it there, it's more like the momentum of the racket, just finishing there. But the idea is that if you stop it here more on the right hand side, you are going to generate more spin. You are going to generate more of that kick on the ball. If the racket comes more to the other side, that means usually that you go more to the front and across. But your racket, when the racket is traveling more that way instead of more this way to the front, it's going more to the right hand side in order to brush that ball. And then if you finish it there, try to stop the racket not from coming this way, but accelerate and finish the racket there. That is going to give you a lot more of spin on that ball. That's what really going to make that ball bounce, kick and bounce, really high. Okay, well, that was it, guys. I was just watching this video, and I was actually looking for videos to show to my student, and I said, you know what? This is a really good video because you can tell the slow motion and being behind him, those 5 points, the legs, the left arm bringing back, that affects shoulder, the angle of the racket fly more to the side when you want to brush, the pronation, you want to feel like you hit, and by the time you hit, your arm is turning. The arm is not steady in this position. No, hit. And you want to feel that arm turning. That's gonna give you a lot more spice on that kick of the ball, on that spin. And the finish, when you finish on the right hand side, you're gonna put a lot more spin on that ball. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and well, I'll see you next time. Thank you.